Welcome back to the Two Montys.
Welcome back. And on time, as you have come to expect from us.
Yeah, so very much so my fault this time. I'd forgotten entirely, and the phone rang, and I was like, what could this bloke possibly want? Like, fuck it. And I nearly didn't answer, and then I looked at the time and went, I'm supposed to be doing a podcast right now.
Yeah. So that was me last week.
Yeah, it was you last week, and I can say I have nothing. I've got absolutely nothing to talk about.
Me either, but I might have a gig for you. So This will be really riveting shit. Stand by.
I've got to look in the notes.
30th of October, Mudgee.
When?
This year.
This year?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but let me have a look. This is riveting stuff. No. Yeah,
can't do it?
No, I'm at Goosewing.
Righto.
Oh, and then it's a long weekend, yeah. No, I know that's... Huh?
What did you say?
No, I know. Yeah, look, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. Where did you go on the weekend? Did you have a wedding?
Yeah, Saltwater, Fingal Bay.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I fucked it. I do have a story, but I've kind of, I can tell it anyway. So if the invite says no kids and you still bring your kids, you're kind of under a bit more pressure to make sure that you and the kids are kind of not interrupting any of the...
Yeah.
Yep. So ceremony was fine, but group photo, every single shot, couple in the center, they do a kiss.
Yeah.
So their eyes are shut. They can't see what's going on behind them.
It's
but
not their kid, obviously.
Not their kid.
Right.
Anyway, there's always some fuckwit that wants to do the bunny ears behind them or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that, but throwing the kid up in the air in between the couple kissing.
So
every single photo.
No kids, not only do they bring the kids, that in the group photo, they'll throw the kid in the air.
Yeah. And I kind of watched it go down, and it was one of those like, this will be a scene if I say anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just have to let this play out and hope that she gets at least one shot without a baby getting thrown in the air between the couple. And I genuinely don't think she did. So that will be a family blue in
ultimately though.
A few weeks' time.
We've talked about this before in group photos and like,
they're fucking shit.
What are you doing? They're never putting the photo up.
No,
so it doesn't matter.
No, but it's just if you're bringing kids. And also that was because I had the chat with a couple a couple of weeks beforehand. They told me about this kids thing, and anyway, they said
how old was the kid?
Like there was a
baby or 5?
No, like 3 and 6 or 3 and 7 or something like that.
2 kids.
2 kids, yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, and we were talking about it, and they're like, there's going to be other kids there, but they're on the tit, which is understandable.
Yeah.
And that's
a
rule.
Kid,
Yeah, can't hold your head up, you can come. But same deal, if they start carrying on like a pork chop in the ceremony, then you get up remove yourself.
Yeah, I did. Mine on the weekend, I was at Glenworth Valley.
Yeah.
But down in right down in the valley, like they had the ceremony in like the woods right at the back, and then they had a big tent set up. It was like a doof essentially.
Yeah.
But there was a bunch of they were just, I guess, of the age that all their friends all had kids, and there was a fucking ton of babies. But every person, like once a baby started squawking, they got up and walked off up the back somewhere.
Yeah, good one.
So that the kid wasn't there screaming. So
yeah,
which is what you should do. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, if it's I guess if they're weaning, there's not much you can do about it. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it depends because I know a mate of mine who I did his wedding. I can't think, but there's heaps of kids in the family. Because I'm kind of anti, right? Like, I'm like, fuck, you're there at time. You don't want to be babysitting the whole time. But mate of mine, but it just depends on the people. Because the mate of mine I'm thinking of was like, they're just really family orientated. And it was super important that like all of their people and all of their kids were there. Like, and they probably had, let's say they had 60 people, 25 of them were kids.
Yeah.
It's just horses for courses, I guess. What about, and I don't.
We put no kids on ours, but then there's there's going to be there's going to be a few on the boob, and then we've got all our nibblings. Yeah.
And
it's just like you know, the other friends and the other family that have got kids that are old enough that can be babysat and don't really need to be there, that aren't coming, and that's all been fine. Everyone's kind of, you know, on board with that, which is good.
Yeah. So what about a wedding I did a few weeks ago? I'm trying not to. I don't really want to identify because I don't want to shit on anyone. It was just. Look, it's just, you know, I'm again being. I'm playing the diplomat. Like I'm just going. Look, it's horses for courses.
Devil's avocado.
Yeah, devil's avocado. Like people have got all their own opinions and they're entitled to them, and that's all very good. But
the problem is, Kingy, when you express your opinions quite loudly in a public place,
people don't like it. Which is why I'm happy for other people to do it. You know, it's good for the goose, good for the gander.
Where someone heckle you, shut up, you bald cunt.
Yeah, no, but and so the couple had told me in the lead up, they said, like, they wanted me to do whatever I wanted to do, but they were like, we've got some fairly religious, like close families, quite religious. So if you could just no swearing, and I go, yeah, okay, that's fine, I can deal with that. Like I swear, but I can deal with
also that. On that, I've never actually heard a verse from the Bible that says thou shalt not say cunt. Yeah. Like, is it actually? I'm not sure. Is it actually a thing?
It's just the way they are. But anyway, so the mum of one of the parties got up to do her speech in the obviously at the reception. And, you know, by some of the things she was saying to begin with, I was like, oh, she's one of the ones that's quite religious, and that's fine. Good for her.
What do you call them? God botherers. That's it.
God botherers, yeah.
Carry on.
But she then kind of, the couple had been together for some time before they got married. And so it was like a bit of a big deal that they'd made the decision to finally get married, which is great, lovely. And the mum then proceeded to go on to this kind of talk about how she's really glad they were getting married because they would save, you know, they were part of a group of people getting married who were going to save the government heaps of money on, you know, psychologists and that sort of thing, because, you know, people from broken homes obviously got some problems, and it was saving and it was good for that. She thanked them for doing it for God and the country, getting married, and then went on to a bit of a marriage and family has never been under more attack than it is right now. And it's and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this.
Well, that's good. That's helped me start the start of my wedding speech. This is for God and country.
Yeah, which is essentially, look, and like I said, you know, it's what's our mate say? May 1,000 blossoms bloom.
I punched blokes in the mouth for saying that.
Yeah, mate, that bloke's unhinged.
Maybe actually we're the reason, like me and Dill, we are the ones bringing marriage under attack in this country.
You're ruining everything.
What's next? Dogs will be allowed to marry. Jesus.
Yeah, maybe not Lincoln. Lincoln's just put a potential title of the thing up. Because I don't want, if the couple listened, that would be very obvious that I was talking about that.
Well, that's too bad. You fucking said it, mate.
I know. But and like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody was on board. Nobody was offended. It was just, I thought it was a very interesting take on.
I've never had a wedding speech kind of like, you know, that platform being used to launch a kind of, religious / political.
It was a kind of quasi-religious political, like if she had said, you know, and vote for me, end of it.
I've been lucky, and also I've also never, touch wood, had any derailed, as in like fucking 40-minute, like just on and on and on. Like it's worst nightmare, because it's like, well, do you literally play the Oscars music, get them off the stage?
Yeah. I've had a couple that like, I've had somewhere. And this was a schoolgirl error on behalf of the bride, but she was like, no, just we'll just essentially open the floor. Anybody that wants to say something. And I'm like, that's a terrible plan.
Yeah.
But she did it. And for the most part, it was fine. But this one friend got up and just started going on this rambling kind of drunken thing and saying all sorts of wild shit, and I'm standing back looking at, and I knew a bunch of the people there, and I'm going, like putting my hands up going, what do I do? And they're going, get her off. And I basically had to walk. I just walked up behind her slowly and just put my hand on her back and was like, thanks very much, blah, blah, blah. And kind of gave her the hint that it was time to move on.
Oh God, I would literally pull the batteries out the back of the receiver and just say that we've got some technical difficulties and we'll finish this at never.
Yeah, but obviously the red hot tip there is do not open the floor up to people because you just don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
and you'll get it. You would have had it heaps of times. People will come up and go, "Oh, mate, I've been his mate at work for the last 10 years. Mate, I've just got some stuff from the boys I want to say," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think so, mate." And that most of the time, if they get real insistent about it, I'll go to the couple and go, "Listen, Billy's fucking just hit," and they'll go, "No, do not do it." I go, "Great." I had one. I need to know.
I had one earlier in the year where there was a bit of an estranged family situation, as in bride and her parents not really that close. Actually, this is like I only just posted about the other day, but she's a widow and had 3 kids to her first husband. And his parents actually walked her down the aisle and gave her away, which is cool. Fucking sweet. So obviously still very involved because they're the grandparents and a bit estranged from her own. It was fucking beautiful. But then some people from her biological side were, I really wanted to do this and, do a speech and whatever. And then I'd already spoken to the bride about it and I was like, well, let's just play off. Oh, I don't know what the word is. Play each other off each other. Like, as in
you and her.
We kind of just kept yo-yoing this person back and forth.
I'll have to go and speak to the bride. I'll go down and speak to Monty. Yeah.
And so I said, you'll have to get approval from the bride. And then I'd already said to her, just say that I'm an asshole and that I've very strict schedule, can't do it. And it was I'm sure it would have been lovely, but it just, No. And it was something they wanted to present to, which like it was going to become a bigger thing than it needed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just play each other off each other. That makes no sense now that I said that out loud.
May 1,000 blossoms bloom. I'll just keep coming back to our mate Bob Cutter.
Actually, same wedding. The ninja vows?
Yes.
So she had to promise him. So he wrote it.
So tell the people what ninja vows are.
We've done this a few times.
Have we?
Oh, have we not?
I don't know. Who fucking knows, mate?
I'm
sure one of the 4 people listening will write in and tell us that we've repeated ourselves.
Lincoln's just sent a very clever message. Bob Qatar. The ninja vows, basically both the couple will write a sentence for each other to say, complete stitch up. They have no idea what they're going to have to say until they have to say it.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that it, kind of makes them laugh, knocks the nerves out of them. So when they do say their nice vows, they're not shitting bricks.
Yeah.
Can't remember what he had to say, but he made her promise to him that after the wedding, she would buy him, an HSV GTS Maloo, like not just a Maloo, but like the, one of 5 made or whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
2 weeks after the wedding, he sends me a photo. She fucking bought it.
You're kidding?
Nah. I was like, and I don't know how much it would have been, but over 100 grand, surely. And I was like, how the fuck can you A, get married, like pay for a wedding, and B, squirrel enough money away without your partner knowing to be able to and I was like, that's...
What's that? 80, 90, something, 100?
Oh, surely over 100. Like, cool. One of those collector's things, don't make them anymore. So
yeah,
it was probably like the wildest ninja vow that had actually come, like that somebody had come through with the goods.
It's bonkers because normally it's just the bullshit stuff that you like,
or a puppy, couple of grand.
Oh, and we'll get more cats or some other bullshit.
And puppies aren't just for forever; they're for weddings.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Goats aren't for. What was it? Goats aren't just for. I don't know what it was. That's too long ago. I'm googling the news to see if there's anything we can talk about because we're fucking struggling.
Oh, that is sad. It's a sad state of affairs.
Well, sometimes there's something funny, but quite frankly, the news is incredibly depressing, and I don't want to talk about any of it.
Also, what's on your hat? It looks like a sperm with a beanie on.
No, it's like a zombie. Yeah, from another podcast. Yeah, how about that?
Shameless.
I can recommend, however, there's a Instagram account that I've started following, and it's called, I'm going to tell you because I just saw a picture of the chick because I posted one yesterday. Oh, what did I do there? It's called
something's happened.
VHS Dates, and it is, I'll hold it up here.
I just missed the last 20 seconds. Go again.
VHS Dates. So it's like, it's old videos, like back in the, you might not even know this, but before the internet, people would go to an agency and record themselves as like their pitch about what's great about them and why you should date them. And then if you were looking for hang on, I've lost it. Right. Are you still there? Are you back? Hello? Oh no, I disconnected.
We're having some technical difficulties here.
I'm back.
You're back on.
I'm back on.
All right. So you were looking for a date, you record your pros.
So you go to the place,
leave out the cons.
So it's an agency, like it's a dating agency. And so you would go there, you would record like, hi, I'm Monty, I'm 47 and I like fucking and these are the things about me and this is why you should date me. And then...
Are you 47?
Yes.
Fuck, righto, carry on. Sorry.
You can tell by the grey, mate. The grey is the giveaway. It's not my behaviour, certainly. And then if you're looking for like a partner, you go there and they go, what are you looking for? And you fill out the thing in your checkbox and they go, well, here's videos of 6 people that fit your criteria, and you watch the video and go, yeah, I'd like to go out with that person, and they will connect you to go out on. That's how it used to work before the internet, right?
Fucking hell. So is this through Cockbuster video?
Well, yeah, Cockbuster video. But some of the, I don't know if this will, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I won't because I might fuck the internet again. I won't. But I might put one in the fucking stories of their podcast page, but they're just fucking wild. Like, you just like, who are, and the reason that, like, the people who are recording them, there's a very good reason that they're single. Like, the things these people say, I just sit there going, you are insane. You are a mental person. And why are you recording this for people to look at? I highly recommend VHS Dates on Instagram.
It shouldn't be, those videos should not be being submitted to a dating agency. They should be submitted to a network of psychologists.
To the FBI, mate. To the fucking FBI, where they're looking for a serial killer, mate.
Australia's most wanted.
When my internet fucking looks like it's going to work, I'll send you some of, mate. The one yesterday, this chick, just crazy, and all of the comments on it. And so these are all ones from like the 80s or whatever. But the one yesterday, all the comments are like, because she's like, nearly the last thing she says something about the last boyfriend. No, she met the guy, got engaged, and got married in 3 months, and then they broke up. And it's one of the best experiences of her life. And also, I have a twin sister. So one thing you might not know about me is that I've got a identical twin sister who I haven't spoken to for many, many years. And then all the comments are like, is the twin sister buried with the husband in the woods somewhere? Like, yeah, VHS Dates. It's fucking amazing.
That's so good.
Yeah. But that's how the world works, mate. You'd had to fucking go to an agency and ask to look at their library of videos to see if there might be someone you liked.
Well, you learn something new every day. I did not know that was a thing.
That was a thing.
That's wild.
I did like, you're very quick on the Cockbuster though. That's very good. Cockbuster video. Very good.
It's a shame they went out of business.
Yeah.
What
have you, come on, you tell me something. What about wedding news, mate? Can you give us an update? Is there any updated wedding things you want to talk about or can talk about?
No, we've got a few tricks up our sleeve.
Are you keeping them up your sleeve though?
Yeah.
Yes, certainly. You told me a number of things that I thought was very impressive. So I'm looking forward to that.
Actually, your mate Benny rang yesterday because I sent him through a message. So won't say any more, but we're just trying to work out logistics there.
Ben. Sorry,
yeah.
I was actually thinking Ben Pitto.
Oh yeah.
Good friend of the show, Ben Pittman.
Yeah.
But speaking of, should we, considering we've got fucking nothing to talk about, we actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, well, I was just about to get onto that. I rang Johnny Whitaker. He's in Spain playing golf.
Right.
So I left him a voicemail just saying nothing urgent. Give us a ring when you can. And he texts back saying, "Sorry, mate, in Spain playing golf." And then another message. By the way, in for next Two Montys, same as this year, $5,000 worth of rings.
Beautiful.
Straight, like, legend. So I was like, man, I was at least going to buy you a beer first before I got the question.
I was at least going to grease the wheel before I tried to fuck you.
So he, no, very, very generous. That's 2 years in a row. Yes. And as you know, strange that last year Kyle and Jamie had already been up there to get the ring. So
yeah. Just very quickly back to VHS dates because it's open on my thing here. It tells you other people that follow it.
Who?
G from Little Black Bow. Why G? Because I know you'll listen to this at some stage.
Well, you are of a similar vintage, aren't you?
That is correct. She's younger than me, though.
Yeah.
So, but should we mention the people that are locked in?
I think we can do that. I've got it here somewhere.
There will be, we'll do posts about it closer to the time when we start bundling it all together. But we've actually been quite proactive this year, as opposed to most years where it's getting close and we're frantically trying to fill gaps. But we're mostly done now. We had a little sit down the other day and went, fuck, I think we've got this list pretty much stitched up.
Well, do you want me to go through it?
Yeah.
So
the only ones that are very definite.
Wedding date, Friday, 24th of July, 2026. Venue, Adams Peak.
Yeah, the auction
country
date.
Barn and estate. Is that right?
Country estate and the barn.
Country estate and the barn.
But yeah, the auction date's just not quite locked in yet. We're nearly announced it, but then we just need to make it work.
Yeah. So if the AP team could get back to our inbox, that'd be great. Thank you.
Jesus.
Monkey Place on the catering.
Yes.
Leash from Chameleon Directive doing the coordinating
for us.
We've got Nicole Butler as our photographer.
Yes.
Corey and Sam from Hunter Valley Video as our videographer.
Dream team right there.
We've got Hope on content creation from Content Killers. We've got Kimmy at Love Glows for your light up letters and custom neons.
Did we even ask Kim, or do we just assume and put her name down? we know she will. She's always tells us we don't have to ask. We probably should.
Rude of me. Stylist, we've got Shell from Isn't It Lovely Events. Stationery and signage, we've got Pixel and Ink.
Yep.
Shiny disco balls, that's Ray.
And
Melrose Cakes.
But hang on, we'll go back to Melrose Cakes in a minute because I talked over top of it. But I just want to say, people might be saying, "What is shiny disco balls from Ray?" It is what it says on the label.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's basically a backdrop. Like it's it's to make the place look amazing. The giant sets of
your photo wall and such.
Yeah, photo wall or out on the dance floor or in the reception or something. But yeah, and so sorry. Next was Melrose Cakes.
Melrose Cakes. Have you talked to Pitto about music?
No, I thought you were going to.
Yep, that's on my list.
Good.
Rundles are in for the suits.
Yeah.
And we might mention.
We'll go back to Rundles too because I don't want to talk over theirs, but we can confirm, speaking of music, we've got the wonderful Kylie Jane is going to do our canapes and ceremony.
Yep.
And then, of course, Rundles, who will
Rundles have been
people to contact us and say we're in again.
They have been in every single year from the start.
Yep. Huge
legends.
Supporters.
Absolute legends. I'm literally going past all the ones that I should have messaged by now. We got Johnny from Whitaker's with $5,000 worth of rings.
Yep, which is amazing.
Yeah. You've got your men's cuts from Nowhere Barber.
Yeah, Alex at Nowhere.
Yep. We've got some wine donated from Peterson's, 48 bottles of sparkling.
Confirmed?
That is confirmed.
Excellent.
Sav has very generously thrown down all the bubbles for the event.
Amazing.
And I think...
Oh, well, I can say, speaking of that, we can say Peach's Caravan Bar will be available for cocktails hour.
Oh, very good.
What we do need, however, is the cocktails. So if you're some sort of mixologist out there that can supply us with the cocktails, we've got the people and the place to serve them from.
Otherwise, me and the King will be doing a bolt to Daniel Murphy's to sort that out. I think that's the confirmed ones. Just waiting to hear back from Kimmy. If you could drop us a comment.
I think we can rest assured that Kimmy will be just fine.
Because if we didn't throw that bait to Kimmy, we would never hear the end of it.
She's already spewing because we haven't been back in the studio when we say the studio, the brewery, for some time.
Yeah.
And she got sick of seeing the neon leaning up against a keg, and so she got us a stand, and now she keeps going, "Is that sign on the bloody stand yet? Haven't you done it yet?" Kimmy, it's still in the box behind my front door, but rest assured, when we finally get in somewhere, it will be there.
Well, I'll try and remind you next time, but there's very slim chance of that actually happening.
No, we'll be right.
The biggest thing, the charity, Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation.
Oh, have you spoken to Josh?
I have spoken to Josh.
Excellent.
He's gonna shoot me through some info. But
it's the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation. Look them up on Insta and stuff. Give them a follow. They do great stuff, obviously, and super stoked to be able to do that for them this coming year.
Yeah. So what are we gonna anticipate the auction result at?
Oh, look, why are you doing this to me?
Look, because I'm got the glass half full rather than you.
Yeah. And look, I think we said in the previous episode before we had a bunch of it nailed down. It'll be close to $100,000 again. I would say the package will be worth, because we've got some, starting with the venue, we've got some fucking heavy hitters in the package as usual. That's what we do. I also want to throw a shout out to Jack Ham, who put his hand up for. He's a photographer. He's going to do come up to Adams Peak with us in the lead up and do some promo stuff for us. So big shout out to him as well.
Thanks, mate. Because currently we are catfishing everyone because the promo stuff that we've got is from quite a number of years ago.
We've got some great photos, but they're from about 4 years ago. Again,
so I think we are both older, fatter, and grayer.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah. I don't think I am fatter, but I'm certainly grayer.
No, I think you've shared that to me via osmosis.
Yeah. I should stop rubbing myself up against you then.
Also, for those listening that might not know what it is that we're actually talking about, quick rundown. We auction off an entire wedding package every year with the proceeds from that auction going direct to a chosen charity. So basically all the vendors that volunteer their service or product are doing exactly that. They just throw it down and expect absolutely nothing in return, so that we're able to create an entire wedding package, and that's everything from the venue to your music, your food, your drinks, your bloody rings, cars, the whole bloody lot. We take it to auction, highest bidding couple gets the wedding, and they just pay the money direct to the charity. And
so we never handle the money. We
never handle the money.
In essence, we are not a charity. We're not registered for that. So we don't handle money. We don't want to handle the money.
Nope.
The couple will pay this year the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation directly. So normally I think we do a 10% deposit at the time of the auction, and then they just have to pay the rest of the money before a month out.
So you got about 6 months up your sleeve between auction date and wedding date to come up with the rest of that money. But really handy if you've got family or friends that are willing to help you out with that.
For
so that you can throw
you get the
a big amount of money to charity.
You still get the wedding that you wanted to have, probably a bit bigger and better because we've already lined up all these amazing vendors for you. And you get to feel good because the money that you were going to blow on it is now going straight to an incredible charity who does big work. I should say, with someone we missed there, Benny the Magician, who I'd spoke about on a previous.
Oh, good one. Yes.
I'd spoken about on a previous episode about how amazed I was at a couple of his tricks. I was talking to him recently, and he was keen to get involved. So, Benny the Magician, if you need a magician at your wedding, I know he's keen to do more Hunter Valley weddings. So, look him up. He's a bloody legend. In fact, I showed you. He sent it to me. And we love it when this happens. He had an inquiry come through to him from a couple who wanted to book him, and as most vendors they'll have a little thing that says, "How did you hear about me?" And it said the Two Montys podcast. So we're out there doing it for the people.
And it was one of my couples. So
excellent. Well, to be honest, if it was someone who was neither of our couples who was listening to the podcast, that would be fucking wild.
Also, back to the charity wedding, the last important bit of information is in every year past, the couple has ended up getting that wedding package for a fraction of the cost.
Yeah.
So like $100,000 wedding, you could be 50, 50, 60 grand.
If it went for less than 50, I'd be pretty annoyed, to be honest.
Yeah. But even 60 grand, if you're, everybody has a budget, and also everybody that misses out at the auction comes to us within a week or a month and says, I should have kept bidding because I've now spent more on my wedding than what we bid to, and we're getting less than what the package ended up, what the package was worth. So
and we should say too, talking about the package, like our friends at Adams Peak, that's not just a turn up half an hour before the wedding and then go home at 10 o'clock. That's a turn up on Thursday, get settled in, a shit ton of accommodation for, and I want to say 20 something, wedding Friday, and then you go home Saturday. So it's a 3-day package. There's also they've got a like a audio guest book in a phone box outside the reception as well. So that's all included. Like it's a big slug of going to be a big slug of the package is the incredible stuff that Adams Peak's throwing our way.
Have we confirmed guest numbers with AP and Monkey?
No.
Let's not say it. We'll get back to you.
No.
We'll get back to you.
It'll be somewhere between 80 and 100. Normally it's 100, but we won't put that pressure on them. Last year it was 80 at Ravella. In previous other years at other places it's been 100, but it'll be around that number. Of course, if you've got more, you just pay the extra for the extra people. And that goes for, any number of things that you might, whatever the package is included from our amazing vendors. If you want something outside of that, you can kind of negotiate with them on top of that.
So extra food, drinks, seats, whatever you need.
All right, that'll do. We've somehow muddled our way to half an hour.
We've done pretty well there.
The first 10 minutes was absolute dog shit. So if you've stuck with us for this long, well done.
Yes, I think the whole thing was dog shit, but there you go.
Anyway, we'll think about something to talk about next week because we're going to have to do it like this again, I think.
Get Lincoln episode title. Hey, Kim, want to do the charity auction again next year?
That's pretty good. I'm into that.
That's so good.
Cut it down, Lincoln. See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday. Bye.